Well, let me tell you what is on the menu, Zanele. Something spicy, something saucy, and definitely packed with flavor. I'm talking about the Huevos Rancheros. Now, it is a Mexican breakfast classic that honestly just never disappoints. It is satiating and delicious. And to help me make it in the kitchen this morning, we've got chef and content creator Joshua Jacobs to show us how to bring this bold and delicious dish to life with perfectly cooked NULAID eggs, crispy tortillas, and a vibrant tomato salsa. Joshua, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. It already smells delicious, and it's literally just the onions cooking away.
Yeah, absolutely. My mom always once told me that if you don't know what to cook, just start frying onions.
I like this, and the rest will follow afterwards.
The rest will follow afterwards.
Well, please go ahead. Let's see what else we're adding.
So first up, we've got our onions and chili cooking down to a beautiful translucent consistency.
I love this.
Always
also a bit of spice.
Also a bit of spice. So today we're using some cumin powder, some paprika, some tomato and onion salsa, and some salt and pepper just to bring those aromas.
I love this. This feels like a weekend breakfast.
Absolutely. You know, a beautiful treat on a Saturday morning.
Yes, please.
Or Sunday after church. Beautiful.
It's even better when somebody else makes it for you.
Absolutely.
Then you just
sit,
enjoy.
you enjoy and indulge. Absolutely.
So this is the cumin.
Yes, so we're popping in the cumin. I like to give it a bit of time to cook out before we add in the paprika. So just about a minute.
Okay, nice.
So I feel like it's always important to allow each spice to have its time to cook out.
Have its moment.
You know, have its moment. Allow those flavors to just combine and marinate in the pan.
Paprika. I see we're also using beans here.
Yes, so we've
extra
also
protein.
Absolutely. We always love a bit of extra protein. And I love that this is the perfect dish for a vegetarian as well, you know? Someone that's trying to get their protein intake into their diets, but also wants to indulge in a good meal.
Absolutely. I'm also thinking now, this might be great for like a meat-free Monday dinner.
Absolutely.
Because who's to say it can only be for breakfast?
Right?
Yes.
Who makes the rules?
Who makes the rules? There are no rules.
Alrighty, so now that our spices have cooked up, we're going to pop in our black beans, followed by our kidney beans.
Oh, lovely.
And you can use canned beans, you can use fresh. It just depends on your preference.
And time.
And time, of course.
Beans actually take a long time to cook.
They do.
Yeah, you gotta soak them. They started 3 days before. It was a process.
Alrighty, so we're just gonna give our beans a few seconds to cook up in our pan. We like to cook that on a nice, beautiful, piping hot heat.
I like this. You hear the sizzle, you know it's good.
Absolutely.
Okay, all the flavors are coming together. Cumin, paprika, garlic, onion, and chili.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
So I like to put a bit of salt and pepper before I add in the tomato puree.
Perfect.
And then I keep just a little bit just for the end. Just use my hands, just sprinkle a bit. Because
he did wash his hands, everybody.
I did, I promise. Because you can never take the amount of seasoning you put in the beginning, but you can always add additional sodium at the end.
I get that. I once had to throw out a dish because too much salt.
Oh, no.
Too much salt. And people were telling me, add potatoes, Carissa. Add this, add that.
Soak it up.
No. I had to say R.I.P. to that dish.
Once the salt's in, you can't take it back.
You can't take it out.
Absolutely. Okay, so now that our beans have cooked beautifully, we're going to add in our tomato and onion salsa.
Lovely. Is this kind of like a canned tomato?
So this is a canned tomato.
Okay.
But you're also welcome to use fresh tomato. You're welcome to use tomato puree if you want it a bit more gravyish. So I'm just going to give it... consistency is always key.
Right.
So this is a beautiful Mexican dish with a tortilla wrap, topped off with this beautiful bean Mexican salsa, some fried egg, and then we garnish that with some avocado, which I like to call avocado.
Avocado, you
avocado,
see? When I said jalapeno, they laughed at me. It is.
It's what you make of it, right?
What you make of it.
And then also some coriander. In Durban, we call that dania.
We call it dania too?
Absolutely. Yeah. And then if you want, you can also pop on some feta cheese.
Okay, well, let me get the eggs ready.
Perfect.
Do you want 1, 2? Let's do 2 eggs. Why not?
Perfect. Why not?
1 for you, one for me.
Perfect.
Okay, let's get them going over here. Let's get the fresh eggs.
Absolutely.
From the packaging.
I'm just going to give this some time to cook up. I'm just going to taste for some salt. Does need a bit more. So just add a little bit more.
I would also add a little bit of sugar whenever I use tomato.
Absolutely, just to break that acidity, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay.
that it's...
We're going to get a roaring hot pan for our fried eggs. And of course, we're going to be using our NULAID eggs, which are packed with goodness, offering a fresh, nutritious foundation for any dish, even a topper to make it even better. Now, with their diverse range and multiple pack options, you can explore endless ways to enjoy the goodness of eggs. And NULAID's free-range eggs bring you the perfect balance of freshness and flavor, ideal for wholesome meals that support a healthy lifestyle. Eggs are such a great way to get in a lot of nutrients. Let's get this going again. There you go. I love eggs in every form, quite honestly. A poached egg,
Really?
a scrambled
What's
egg.
your favorite egg?
The answer to that is yes.
Yes.
All of the above.
All eggs, scrambled eggs,
Scrambled.
poached
It depends
eggs.
on the mood that I, wake up in a boiled egg.
And it also depends on the person cooking the egg. And I'm
You
glad you have responsibility
You know?
for the one frying the eggs.
You know?
So if it flops, I'm not the one to be
No, but
blamed
Joshua,
for.
how do you like your eggs?
So I like mine sunny side up.
Same.
Really?
I feel like it's the only way.
Absolutely. You know,
A
you
runny yolk?
Yes, I love it. I absolutely
You see me, I see you.
love it.
I love it. I'm here for it. All right, we're going to fry those away. Make sure your
Beautiful.
pan is hot so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Have enough
Absolutely.
oil as
Yes.
well. I've seen people even do this. Like with steak, you baste it.
Yes.
Then you go like this and you baste your egg
And
so
you
the
just-
top
yeah.
can... You've done that before?
I've done it before.
Okay.
We've tried all the tricks.
Yes, you
All the
have.
tricks.
Is there any more salt and pepper?
Yes, there is a little bit.
little bit.
A tiny bit.
Let's see
so
what I can
you
add.
can
That's the perfect amount.
utilize the last bit of that.
Okay. Add a little bit of that. And then we just assemble eventually, right?
Absolutely. So you just
Put it
kind
all
of
on the tortillas. Now you can toast these or have it as is,
As
and then
is.
you can put
Beautiful.
everything on there for me. Let's do
Perfect.
that quickly.
Right, so just switch this off quickly. Yeah, so you can toast these as well, but because I like to have a quick meal in the morning,
Yes, just a little something.
it's just as beautiful
As is.
as it is. Okay.
We'll top it with all of these in just a bit after our
Absolutely.
eggs, some guacamole or avocado.
Avocado. There you're
Let's grab
learning.
one of these.
Beautiful.
Make sure we get our egg on there.
Absolutely. Just plate it beautifully.
Stunning.
You can place the eggs however you like.
Wow, that is
Gonna
literally
pop this on the
perfect.
side.
This maybe is a breakfast for two, but depending on how hungry you are, we listen, we don't judge.
Absolutely. Do you want me to start with the avocado? Sorry,
Yes,
avocado.
avocado. A little bit of that.
Awesome.
A little bit of
I'll just
dhania
put
on there
this on
too. Maybe not the stalks. And then we'll top it with some avocado. Delicious.
So
Okay, let's get some of
put
that
it
in. Recipe on expressoshow.com. That's where you get your goodness. We have the chef here, so you know he's going to make the avocado look extra, extra special.
Absolutely.
And that is your Huevos Rancheros, just for you. It sounds super fancy. It tastes just as good, but so simple and easy to make. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
This
Let's
is
indulge.
beautiful. Yes, please. Okay, Expresso fam, we're going to need some privacy, and we'll see you now. Thank you. Let's get a fork.